Hey guys, how's it going? It's Trevor with AroundThePitchBend.com. I have a question for you today. How the hell do you get your music heard? Serious question. I love music and really enjoy music production so far. I do have a musical background and ear, meaning when I say that something sounds good, many people around me would agree. I'm currently working on a couple of my first tracks in a digital audio workstation. Not the first tracks as in ever, but in a modern DAW. However, what freaks me out are these facts, and they list two. One, I've heard so many good tracks by people that I've seen post on Reddit, SoundCloud, that they have like 5 to 100 listens. Some of these tracks sound really good, and it's really sad to me that sometimes they're up for a couple years and seemingly nobody ever knows about them. Number two, I do not have a huge social media following, nor do many of my current friends love the same type of music as me. Some do, but definitely like 25% of the 50 friends I have, kind of thing. The above concerns me because while I absolutely do love making music, to just make music, I'm not going to lie, dumping that much work into something only to have 5 people ever hear it, it's not even about money, I would just want more folks to hear it than that, would be sad to me. It honestly seems like the art of getting to hear the music is borderline more important than making the music, and that's what I'm wondering about. Is anyone a pro at this here? It just seems like the web internet has made everything a popularity contest now. Since everyone has access to everything from everywhere, it's distorted reality in a way that just makes everyone feel like a statistic and makes everything seem oversaturated, when in actuality it probably isn't. But back in the day, we didn't have access to so much at once. Here's my take. Here's the truth. My take is the truth. No, so in 2022, the year we're in right now, and you know it's varied before and it'll vary again, but it all depends on what social media platforms have friendly algorithms that aren't completely oversaturated with inorganic ads, content, and ads for that. Because what happens is if you have people making organic content, that's awesome. We want that, and we as people should want the social media platforms to push that. The truth is, they're there to make money, and if it's free, nothing's free. You're the price. Basically, your information's the price, and your buying habits are the price. Right now in 2022, TikTok, the algorithm is really, really open for artists and for creators. In the past, it's been other things. It's been SoundCloud. It's been, I don't know, Bandcamp. It's been Reverb Nation. It's been just a bunch of other stuff, right? Those last number ones, they never really reached the echelon of like TikTok. But you get the idea, right? I mean, we want a platform that you want to aim for platforms that have open algorithms that promote organic content. That's what you want as an artist. It is hard to get people to listen to it just in generally, and the reason why is because we have very, very short not only just short attention spans, but we have very limited time as people, right? We try to maximize as best we can because not everything is great. The truth of it is a lot of people can come up with music that to a lot of other people doesn't sound great, but to the artist sounds amazing. And I don't mean to look at it in such like a pessimistic way, but I will say that the more those people, those artists, work on their craft and study things and do a lot of covers, I know that's such like a hot thing to say, not even just to do covers, like you're literally studying the music and figuring out what works, what got you hooked to the music, and simply reworking it. So I think of Coldplay, the lead singer, Chris Martin, I think. It's been a while, sorry. When he came out with The Scientist, he was basically playing a cover of another song, and it just worked out that way. And it sounds great. Scientist is one of my top 100 tracks, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, you know, play around with that for you as well, you know, and just play around with stuff. And this kind of goes in hand with like the document that we talked about in another video, where like you come up with cool titles, cool names for songs and stuff like that, for albums, for lyrics. Have a thing where you're coming up with a bunch of little ideas, you know, and when you're in a drought and you're not really sure what to write about or how to write or what to do about that, you could dip into that as well. Very, very helpful stuff. But yeah, I mean, just getting, so a social media following, and that just goes right back to what I was saying before about algorithms and being heard at all. It's certainly a lot easier if you have an image, because there's one less click that somebody has to do to get to it. But keep at it, you know, keep looking at what works for others. Keep studying the forums and keep looking at stuff where it's like, hey, where's the wave going? Cool. Where do I need to put myself? But I mean, if you're looking for like increasing like your fans and all that stuff, I mean, we can have a conversation about that. That's not a problem. We can figure that out. It's true that you only need like 1,000 fans. And if you work your ass off for like 90 days, you're going to be so much further down the road where you want to be than if you hadn't. But we can absolutely have a conversation about that. Please reach out to me at Trevor at aroundthepitchbend.com, aroundthepitchbend.com. I'm here to help you. Please keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. It is hard work, but you're not alone, and I want to be in your corner, and I want to help you out. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.